Well, we went back in time. We went back in time to the only battle of the Civil War that was fought here in Marion County.
It was so authentic. Everybody was just so totally in character.
It's a reenactment that is presented by the 2nd Battalion Hardy's Brigade Reenactor Unit, and they are talented. What a great group of people.
Oh, yeah, there were men, there were women, there were children, just like we were back in time.
This trio was playing some music, probably typical of the era, and it was just a joy to listen to it. So this was the 31st annual Ocklawaha River Raid Civil War reenactment in living history. It was at the Florida Horse Park here in just outside of Ocala. Actually, it's not really in Ocala, but what a great thing to go to. If you ever get a chance, you got to be sure to show up at one of these events.
All of the costumes were totally authentic. They were made of wool. They had their tent encampments. It was absolutely incredible.
But let me just read, if you don't mind, from the history that was handed out. It was spring of 1865. 4 years of war had already gone by, and although numerous battles had been fought in the surrounding areas, there was no battle yet here in Marion County. But that all changed March 7th, 1865. Sergeant Major Henry Thomas and a company of Union soldiers of the 1st United States Colored Troops from the Union garrison at Jacksonville moved up the St. Johns River by boat, disembarking at a place known as Fort Gates. From there, the Federal soldiers marched overland into Marion County, crossing the Ocklawaha River. The raiding party fell upon Marshall's Plantation, a large syrup and sugar-making facility that supplied provisions to the Confederate troops. And there, the attacking Federals destroyed 80 gallons of syrup, 200 hogsheads of sugar, along with the machinery and the main plantation house. And they took the slaves, the wagons, the horses, and assorted property with them, and they headed out of town. But the Confederates got word of it, and, well, long story short, they caught up with them, and a battle began.
We did notice that there were two different fighting styles between the Confederates and the people in the northern states also. Very, very educational.
Yeah, you'll see it seems like the Union soldiers all lined up and then fired, and then the next line got up there and fired, and the Confederates kind of fought the way I would fight. Just shoot.
Exactly.
Just shoot, just get them.
Exactly. They also had a hospital encampment set up for the wounded. It was totally magnificent.
It was really something to see. Of course, everybody loves cannons there. You're going to see this cannon in just a little bit. The video in no way shows you how loud these things are, but trust me, they are loud.
Oh, yeah.
You know what was interesting? That flag that you see right there is not a flag I had ever seen before, and I still don't really understand what that flag represented, except that it was explained it represented
a battalion.
Okay.
Exactly.
So you understood the guy better than I did.
Yes.
Thank you.
That was the particular battalion that was there.
The reenactment of the battle was outstanding. These guys really put on a great show. And it was just fun. By the way, a couple of facts about the Civil War.
Okay.
In Florida. Florida provided 15,000 soldiers to the Confederacy and 1,300 soldiers to the Union. So figure that.
Oh, yeah.
It must have been from Miami, huh?
I loved all the different uniforms, too. Each colored uniform represented a different branch of service way back then, so that was pretty amazing.
Yeah. I mean, and then after it was all over, we didn't film this part, but we went to the little makeshift hospital that they had, and they were continuing in character in great pain. They were pretending to be in great pain, and it was quite a scene to see. You realize, war is not a game.
No, and it is not romantic either.
It is really something I hope we can one day do away with. But these guys, these ladies and guys, really put on a great representation of what happened right here in our own county, our own town. And again, if you ever get a chance to see it, be sure to see it.
And there were children from the ages of 12 and up that actually fought on both sides.
The battle is probably what we focused on the most here, but the whole day consisted of you could buy stuff. There was some souvenirs for sale. There was a church service on Sunday, and of course the battle reenactment. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. For WOCA The Source, I'm Larry Whitler.
And I'm Robin McBlain.